Hi, today we're going to be looking at Unit 1, Lesson 3 on memory. So, main memory or primary memory is an internal memory of the computer that is directly connected to the motherboard. It is close to the CPU with lots of buses passing directly to them or between them. So if you don't know what buses are, just think about the buses in the UK. It moves people from one location to another. It's the same way on the motherboard. The buses moves data and instructions from one location to another. ROM chip contains all the instructions, the BIOS instructions, that is the basic input-output system, that are set up by the manufacturer when the chip is being created. This statement alone tells you that, hey, this instruction was hardwired by the manufacturer while it was created, which means it will be non-volatile, which means it will be permanent. But let's go for further. It says when the chip is created, including instructions for how to start the computer, access built-in hardware system such as the hard drive, and load the operating system into the RAM. It is permanent software that is programmed into the circuitry of the ROM chip and cannot be altered easily, which means it's permanent. It contains the ROM chip and it is not lost when the power supply is turned off, which means it's referred to as non-volatile. Now, let's talk about the RAM. After the computer system has been boot up, each application that you use, if you use YouTube, word processor to do like coursework or something, or the email software, or even like Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, all of these software are loaded onto your RAM while it is running. If too many applications are open at once and the computer cannot handle them at the same time, the computer will start moving slow. So what the computer will actually do is to transfer some of this information to your secondary storage, which they will call a virtual memory. I hope by this time you know what virtual memory is. But if not, don't worry, I'll help you out. So here's an activity that you can try. So it's basically true and false, yeah? So I'm going to read the statements to you and you decide whether or not if they're true or false. Please put the comments in the comment section so that I can see that you are following and I can see if you're getting the answers correctly, okay? So this says ROM is a part of the CPU. Is that true or false? RAM stands for Random Available Memory. RAM stores the data and program while you are working on them. RAM is a part of the hard disk. ROM contains the BIOS instruction. Is that true or false? The operating system does not make use of the RAM. RAM is volatile. Extra RAM can improve the performance of your computer. Is that true or false? Remember to pause the video, the answers in the comment section before continuing so that you can see if the answers are correct. Here are the answers. There's limited amount of space on your RAM. If it becomes full, the operating system has the opportunity of dedicating a small amount of secondary storage to be used as the RAM. This temporary space on the computer, this temporary space on the secondary storage that is working as a form of the RAM is known as virtual memory. Here's another activity. So it says check the box to see which one of these you will need for the different tasks. So which one of them is used for booting up the computer? I know I mentioned that before. So say for instance you're using a word processor such as a Microsoft Word. Which one of these do you think you'll need? Do you need the ROM? Do you need the RAM? Do you need secondary storage, or do you need virtual memory? When you're saving a document, which one of them do you need? Using a lot of program at the same time and the computer gets slow, what do you think happened? What did I say was the process of moving some programs to a part of what to do what? We did discuss that. Okay. Open a file you have saved before, and the next one is shutting down the computer. Which one of these do you think is necessary to complete the task before? Remember, pause the video, put your answers in the comment section before continuing. Let's look at the answers. So these are the answers that you will need.